Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a lot of new information to go over. New events have been announced for Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. We also have some new leaks to go over and some new Legends ZA rumors to cover as well. A lot of things to break down and take a look at today. If you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at the new event for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. We're going back to Generation 3 because a Sceptile 7-star Terra Raid Battle event has been announced. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next 7-star Terra Raid Battle has been fully revealed. Battle against Dragon Terra type Sceptile. It runs from the 28th of June through to the 30th of June and again a week later from the 5th of July through to the 7th of July. Of course, the second round of this raid event will also be accompanied by Blissies. I don't know why they only do it for the second round and not the whole thing, but either way, that's obviously something to think about as well. They're obviously doing all the starters now. I don't know when we're going to get a legendary. You know, the Mewtwo event was really good, so hopefully after all these starters are done, we do get some sort of legendary raid event. Maybe it'd be like a shiny Koraidon, a shiny Miraidon. Maybe it's too hopeful to think that they would do something like that. But they have done it with Zeraora in the past, so it would be really cool to see something like that again. But yeah, there's not many starters left. After Sceptile now, I think there's, what, like Superior? I think there might be like Infernape as well. There really isn't that many. I think there's like 4 or 5 left, so it's not going to be too long until we've done them all. And then after that, they might just do massive mass outbreaks. They might just do random raid events like Paradox Mons or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, the starters are nearly done. And I'm assuming once this drops, there'll be some really good strategies as well. I could see like Sylveon being relatively good against this. I'm not really sure. I haven't done a 7-star Terra Raid Battle event for a long time now. But either way, that's the latest event for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Moving on, we have some new leaks to go over for Pokemon Unite. So El Chico Eevee here tweeting out, who of course is one of the main data miners in the community regarding Pokemon Unite, sometimes with other things as well regarding Pokemon Home, but mainly for Pokemon Unite, tweeting out saying, Pokemon Unite data mine, I mean, it's basically confirmed already, but in the data, the string for Ho-Oh is coming to Eos Island. It's already in since the last patch, but there's been no pictures or anything like that. And then any chance we know anything about Pokemon coming after Ho-Oh? And then obviously next update should only include Ho-Oh. So I don't know when this is going to get announced. No like release date or anything like that has been revealed. Maybe they talk about it in the next Pokemon Presents. You know, who knows? Because obviously when we get a Pokemon Presents, they usually drop new characters and stuff for Pokemon Unite, as well as like events for Pokemon Go and stuff like that. So fingers crossed if this has anything to say about it. Maybe the Presents is just right around the corner. Who knows? Or they could just drop it out of nowhere. We really don't know. But either way, that is a new leak for Pokemon Unite. There's been some images and stuff that have also come with it as well. This is the kind of like character selection screen. And then here are some images as well. Again, a lot of it is in a different language. But if you want to go and research the latest information about this Pokemon, it's just this Twitter account here, @Kra Pokemon Unite. But yeah, you can just see like the images and stuff. Like this first move is, you know, some sort of magical power that protects yourself. The second move allows Ho-Oh to jump height increases. It allows for it to ignore walls. Its movement speed and attack speed is also increased. And then we also have this move as well, which is Fire Whirlpool. You know, just creates a fire-centered vortex. And then obviously this is just some other moves and screenshots as well. We've got some more gliding here. Got Flamethrower. I think that might be that attack. We've got Ho-Oh seemingly making a fire, or ring of fire, should I say. And then this looks like it's its ultimate here as well. So, yeah, I mean, hey, a lot of legendaries are coming to Pokemon Unite now. The roster of Pokemon is always increasing. But that's that information. And then we also have a few more images as well. This is some new clothing for the Pokemon, which looks to be some sort of, I don't really know what this theme is. I don't know if it's like a pirate thing or something. I don't know. It's got like a, well, it looks more like a hooded kind of magical sort of situation. Looks really cool though. And then obviously that's just some more images of the moves that it uses, and then just like the selection screen and stuff like that. And then as well as that, we have some more images as well that are just kind of like been posted again. If you're into Pokemon Unite, this is obviously some pretty big news. I haven't played it for a while, so I'm not like massively bothered about it. But obviously, if you are a fan of Pokemon Unite, this is a pretty cool Pokemon to come to the roster, 100%. Anyway, though, those are the latest data mine leaks for Pokemon Unite. That is the latest event for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a new rumor to go over for Pokemon Legends ZA. All the different Pokemon things adding into this video today. But this was a rumor that was posted on the 20th of June, so a few days ago now. Is titled Pokemon Legends ZA, posted by Anonymous. Again, as I always say, take it with a grain of salt. Never know if it's true or not. Probably fake, but again, sometimes these do end up to be true. Just look at the Ben Affleck leak, just look at the Team Rocket logo that was recently revealed to be true, and that was leaked like a year ago, and then obviously we now know that was actually true. So, like, legitimate things do obviously pop up on 4chan. I know a lot of people hate this website, but at the same time, there is sometimes information there that is obviously legit. But anyway, let's see what the latest rumor is saying for Pokémon Legends ZA. So, I am not a veteran of 4chan, so please be patient. So, I don't think English is their first language because there seems to be a lot of, like, kind of skipping back and forth between Japanese, I think it is, and then English in the kind of, like, names of the Pokemon and stuff in this. So, I don't know why they do that. And obviously there's quite a few spelling errors as well. But obviously if it's not their first language, that's completely understandable. But either way, the next Pokemon Presents will show gameplay footage of Pokemon Legends ZA. But that's not anything crazy to assume. Like, we definitely 100% expect that. They haven't said when the Pokemon Presents is going to be. They haven't said if it's going to be July or August. Again, August is the most likely candidate for the next Pokemon Presents, just seemingly because they usually have a Presents 6 months after the Pokemon Day 1, which was obviously in February. But with how the Pokemon news is this year, we might not even get a Presents. You know, there's no actual guarantee. If this game isn't coming out till late 2025, they're not going to be showing off too much information. They might show like a small gameplay trailer, but at the same time, they probably shouldn't have even revealed this game by now. If it's not coming out till late next year, I feel like they probably should have just, I don't know, given us ports on Pokemon Day. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the craziest Pokemon Day because obviously there wouldn't have been anything like brand new to kind of take a look at apart from like Pokemon Pocket. But at the same time, people now are just like not really bothered about Pokemon Legends ZA because they've given us this small teaser, no more information about it, and now they're just going to like drip feed us tiny bits of information throughout this year, potentially, and then maybe next year as well until it comes out. Because remember, Legends ZA is probably going to be the main point of next year's February Pokemon Day. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but either way, apparently it's going to be the next Pokemon Presents. You'd expect them to showcase the starters and stuff. I'm not expecting any new Mega Evolutions in the next trailer or anything like that. I think we'll see Mega Evolutions, like maybe Charizard or something, but I don't think we'll see any brand new ones. I think we might see one at Worlds, but that's kind of it, because Worlds usually goes over competitive stuff, and obviously Mega Evolutions are relatively competitive. Anyway, stop jibber jabbering. Let's move on. It says, sorry for I am not in owning of the date. So they're saying, you know, basically saying, you know, there is a Pokemon Presents, but I don't know the date of it. But they know all this information about it, but they don't know the date. Like, surely they know, like, the ballpark of when it's going to be dropping. If they know all this information about the next Pokemon Presents, then surely they would have an idea of when the next Presents is going to be. But either way, I'm expecting it to be in August. Hopefully it's in July, but either way, we'll see what happens. So the footage will show of the return of I-Evolution. So I'm assuming that's Mega Evolution. And it will show Mega... So this is Venusaur, because I just translated it. So this is Mega Venusaur. This is Mega Charizard. This is Mega Blastoise. And then this is Mega Gardevoir. But then they just use Mega Lucario, like the English name. So I don't know why they do that. Unless Lucario is the same in English and Japanese. I don't really know. But either way, yeah. So we've got like all of these names in Japanese and then the English Lucario. But basically, yeah, apparently it's going to be showing footage of Mega Evolution returning, and then, yeah, the Kanto starters, and then a couple of others, which I think would be the case as well. I could very well see that happening. I don't think we're going to get any new Mega Evolutions in the next trailer. I just can't see it. I personally think we're only going to get, like, maybe less than 10 now. I would like to see 10 to 15, but I think we'll get less than 10. We'll probably get, like, 6, maybe, which, you know, half of them might be the starters. I just don't see like a lot of new stuff in this game. I don't know, I just got that vibe. Obviously, I'm not basing that off anything. That's just my kind of opinion. But yeah, I just feel like they're not going to, even though they're spending a lot of time on this game, I just don't think they're going to give us a lot of like new stuff. There might be like 1 or 2 new forms, a couple new Mega Evolutions, yada yada yada. Anyway, the gameplay will show the first partner Pokemon. So this is Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie, I do believe. So this rumor here is basically stating that the Generation 6 starter Pokemon are going to be the starter Pokemon of Pokemon Legends ZA, which again, that's what I think as well. I don't think they're going to be random this time. I know they were random in Legends Arceus, but I don't know, for some reason this time I just think it's just going to be the Generation 6 starters. They're going to get Mega Evolutions, and that's just going to be like the gimmick finally given to them. You know, the gimmick from their region. But either way, it says the game is open world in Lumiose City, and you take quests from the tourist center to help expand the city to unlock more facilities. I mean, I don't really know how a game could be open world in a city. Like, being in a city isn't necessarily... Like, open world is where you can go all over the place. You know, open world in a city, I wouldn't really consider that open world, but we already know we're only going to be in Lumiose City. But yeah, you take quests from the tourist center, so I'm assuming that would obviously be like the base of operations, just like we kind of had in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and that helps expand the city to unlock more facilities, which, yeah, I think that's probably going to be the case. We just unlock more and more facilities, we can go further into the city, and then obviously like there's stronger Pokemon, maybe, something like that, more quests to kind of accept. Then goes on to say, throwing Pokeballs returns and works the same as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but you can catch it. But you can use it to catch Pokemon. Rolling and crouching from Pokemon Legends Arceus doesn't return. So, throwing Pokeball returns, I think that means, like, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, obviously we can throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon to kind of, like, trigger the battle, but obviously they're kind of startled. I think that's what they're talking about there. But you can use it to catch Pokemon as well. So, obviously in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it would just be to, like, throw the Pokemon at the throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon and it would start the battle, but this time you can actually catch it that way. And there's also rolling and crouching from Arceus isn't in the game. So if that's the case, then I feel like there's going to be a lot of aspects from Pokemon Legends Arceus that aren't going to be in this game, because rolling and crouching is quite a big thing for like dodging Pokemon attacks. So does that mean the Pokemon just aren't going to attack us in this game? Because if there's no rolling, then obviously there's no attacking you, because that's what you use to like dodge things and stuff. So is what it is. One of the facilities is a dojo that teaches you fighting techniques. So I'm not sure if that's like the strong style and agile style. But it says the trailer will show, in addition, the new battle system. So the system is like Pokemon Legends Arceus, but each turn you can move your Pokemon to a new place on the battlefield. So I don't know if that sounds like some sort of like chess situation there. I don't really know what that means. Maybe it's like a completely different new form of battling, and it's, yeah, maybe, I don't know, there's like different spots to step on, and then that's where you can attack more. I don't really have a clue about that. Anyway, it goes on to say the different moves will do more damage, or have other effects if you attack an opponent from the side, the back, or above. So that'd be like doing, I guess, surprise damage, as you'd probably call it. And then goes on to say, moving drains a bar, and you can only move a certain amount of time. So this very much seems like, I don't know, kind of just like maybe Conquest vibes a little bit. I don't know, just completely different ball game to what we're used to seeing for Pokemon battling. Like, this is very much like chess. Like, I'm moving my Pokemon here, it's going to attack you from here, it can attack you from here, it can't move anymore. I don't know. It's gonna be a really, really weird battle system. I don't know how that would be kind of interpreted into the game as well. Like, do you run into a Pokemon, then you kind of like the screen changes, and then you're suddenly on like a chessboard or something. And then goes on to say, some moves can't be used if you have moved too far, and some moves allow you to regain movement. The new system is called 3-dimensional battling. So yeah, I'm not really a massive fan of this. This sounds like a good kind of spin-off game. Like, I don't really understand why they would implement this into a main series Pokemon game. This is like a perfect kind of mobile game or something like that. The trailer shows the trainer ordering a Trimian on top of a building in an alleyway to get better accuracy. Okay, I didn't try and translate these names. I'm not sure what these Pokemon are, but I'm assuming that's just different Pokemon. The trailer also shows a special garden with wild Pokemon where the trainer gets their Pikachu to attack something from the side of it to stun it. So I guess that would be like a tutorial kind of battle situation going on. The release date isn't given in the trailer, and not a new Mega Evolution is revealed. So yeah, I mean, in the next trailer, highly doubt we're going to get any kind of release date. We might get like late 2025 or early 2025. I kind of hope we do, because then that just stops the whole idea of when it potentially is coming out, because it's releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. So that means it's releasing at the same place at the same time everywhere. So I don't know if it's going to be a similar situation to the Scarlet and Violet DLC, where it was released at that one time for everyone, because for me it was like 1 in the morning or something like that, whereas usually in the past you play your game as soon as it hits midnight. But it doesn't look like they're going to be doing that. If it's releasing simultaneously worldwide, it's going to be available for everyone at the exact same time. So you're not going to have people playing it like a day early and stuff, and obviously unless they get the game early from, you know, stock or whatever. But yeah, I mean, hopefully an early or late 2025 kind of announcement in the next trailer, that would be okay. I'd be very happy with that. Just a little bit more of an idea of when to kind of expect this game. Even though in the past Pokemon have said early, I think for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet they said like early 2023. It ended up being like May or something for Pokemon Home connectivity. So maybe that's not exactly the best kind of thing to think about. But either way, yeah, I mean, this rumor's an interesting one. I mean, it's not crazy, but the whole battle system is just like way out there, and it's just nothing that I'd ever expect to see in a mainline series Pokemon game. Like I say, perfect for a spin-off. Kind of gives like Mystery Dungeon vibes a little bit as well, in the sense that you can like move and then you can attack, and then sometimes you're too far away to attack and stuff like that. Feels like they've just kind of combined Legends with Mystery Dungeon, but yeah, it doesn't sound great. So I hope this is not true. It probably isn't true, but either way, let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Do you like this new battle system, or do you just want it to be normal, kind of like what we got in Legends Arceus? So let me know your thoughts on that, and then also let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered today as well. Make sure to do the Sceptile raid at the weekend if you are obviously wanting to do that. Of course, we will cover we'll cover it again and see what attacks it has and stuff on Friday when it does drop. And then obviously let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered today as well. But either way, if you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try to hit 500. Like I say, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.